Hey, Phil! Phil Connors, I thought that was you. Hi, thanks for watching. Hey. Now, don't you say you don't remember me, because I sure as heck if I remember you. Not a chance. It's me, Ned! Ryerson! Needles Ned the Head. Come on, buddy. Case Western High. Ned Ryerson. I did the whistling belly button at the high school talent show. Bing! Ned Ryerson got the shingles real bad senior year. Almost didn't graduate. Bing again. Ned Ryerson. I dated your sister, Mary Beth, till he told me not to anymore. Well, Ned Ryerson. Bing! Bing. So, to turn pro with that belly button thing, Ned? No. I sell insurance. What a shock. Do you have life insurance, Phil? Because if you do, you could always use a little more. Am I right? Right. Ned, I would love to stand here and talk with you, but I'm not going to. I'll see you later. That's all right. I'll walk with you. You know, every time I see an opportunity, I charge it like a bull. Ned the bull, that's me now. I got friends that live and die by the actuarial tables, and I say, hey, it's all one big crapshoot, anywho. Hello and welcome to another episode of Goggles and Gadgets Podcast. I'm your host, Green Lantern 345, and tonight is improv. So, well, we're just gonna kind of wing it tonight. Might have some people showing up, and if anybody wants to jump on in, let me know in the chat. And just wanted to say hello to all my Smurfs. AKA Wrenches. Thanks everybody for helping out with that. And because apparently the last time, probably the last time I did a live stream, or no, it was like 2 times ago or something. I had 5 bot attacks. Strike was here for that. I believe Alan was here for that too. And so I'm like, apparently I've made it, because we had we had 5 bot attacks in an hour and a half. So who knew? Yep. Yeah, that was one for the books. Even Daryl said that was one for the books. And that's saying something. So tonight we're going to talk about improv and just what like how to get better at it, and what I do to really kind of get it going and stuff. And so let's just jump right in that. So basically, it's what I do to get good at improv is that I take the most ridiculous scenario that you could think of and act like it's real. um, well, yes, it is. It's I me I like all the blue in the chat. And yeah, red is definitely standing by. Um, well, I'll be dogged. So, folks, we've got our first guest on tonight.
Hello.
What's going on, Paul? How's it hanging?
I am doing well. How are you? Honestly, me too.
um, but yeah, I was just concerned about. Today we're going to be talking about improv, about how to get better at it, and how to have as the great theologian in Mighty Ducks said, Gordon Bombay in Mighty Ducks said, "More fun, more fun."
Sounds fun.
So yeah, I was just going over basically what I do to get a roll on doing improv and how I like there's times where it's just really flowing and looked at one night, I believe it was the second episode that we did, and I believe you were there for that one. There's the one with anybody remember the episode with when we did the improv with the Brooklyn Bridge bit.
Oh, good lord. Yes, I remember. I'm pretty sure that whole thing killed like several dozen brain cells.
and that's the point. It's all part of the plan.
Yes.
And so now we got a request. See, this is how you know that you've done it right when people actually ask you to repeat your madness. Maybe we'll see. I got some other stuff, but see, that's what I was saying. The thing about for me, it's I don't know if it's the same with everybody, but well, Leia, would you like to come on? No pressure. Yep, sure do. So basically, what I was saying was how I do it is I take actually a lot of nursery rhymes, like the woman that lived in the old shoe, or
Yes.
the I don't know, maybe some of there's one that Daryl thought of. No, it's all good. Um, and just take that and act like that's how do I say it? Like you act like you're really there.
Yes.
So and it's there's a certain how do I say it? Like well yeah like with the Brooklyn Bridge I was like with that I was I don't even know how to say it, but I guess I just have to kind of do it like with the you have to kind of pretend like it's true, like you're really trying to you're really trying to sell it, or you're really it's like this woman really did live in a shoe, and um okay, I'm just gonna start in because I think that's how I do it best.
So we're actually going to get into one now.
Yeah.
All right.
And so I'm like I find it's easier to explain if I just do it because I don't know why I sometimes I have a hard time explaining something without so I just do it. So yeah, this I don't know. I got this lady that moved in next door to me. She's got a decent sized shoe. It's good. She's got, but the problem is she's got 12 kids. She's only got an 11 size shoe. No, I know she just moved out. I don't know, maybe it's her first shoe, but I don't know. When I got my first shoe, I made sure I had 12 kids. So what do you get? And everybody knows you get 12 kids. You need a size 12 shoe. You're not going to put two kids in one toe. That's just not done.
Yeah.
Am I right?
That is. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Shoot, I know exactly what situation she's living in because when I grew up, I was one of 9 kids, but we only had a size 6 shoe, and that
Ooh.
you want to talk about tight living? That was
Ooh.
rough.
Yeah, and it's then you got to put the furniture in there, and it's 6 and a 9. Woof. Yeah, that's rough. So I don't know. I know it's like some shoes that they get supersized, or they're extra wide shoes, so maybe it's they kind of double them up. But I don't know.
You want to know how
Each
tight it was for me?
Okay.
Our living space was so tight, I couldn't even sleep in a bed. I had to sleep in the bathtub.
My cousin slept in a bathtub once. It was, I mean, it was okay. I mean, it depends on what kind of bathtub you get. You know, I mean, some of them are more comfortable. Some of them are. It's what was what was the manufacturer? Because there's good bathtubs and bad bathtubs.
It was the Itsy Bitsy Spider Company.
Ooh, oh, those are. I've never heard good things about them. They're kind of small
Yeah,
and cramped. Yeah,
but then again, they do have good water spouts.
true, true. You can kind of multitask with I mean depending, but you need a washable bed.
Yeah,
I mean, come on. You need a washable bed if your kids are gonna sleep in a tub. Make sure the mattress is washable. Make sure the mattress is washable, and
yeah,
I mean, because if it's waterproof, it's not too bad.
yeah,
But yeah, Itsy Bitsy Spider ones, I've never heard good reviews about them.
yeah. I want to say though the worst failing I've ever heard of with an Itsy Bitsy Spider tub.
Hmm.
For some reason, three three fully grown men tried to sleep in one. One of them was a butcher, one of them was a baker, and then the third was a candlestick maker. And I
Mm.
guess they like went sailing in it or something, and it sank.
Oh wow. Okay, that's yeah. Three is a bit much. My brother's cousin's uncle's friend. Now he just had a butcher and a baker in one, but I don't know about you add a third guy on there. Uh, you get problems. So and see, folks, that's how it's done. There's a certain, like, I don't know how to say it, but just like, I don't know, you say you take it seriously, or you're you
You just sort
take
of read
to
the you just sort of read the room and go with what you think is best, right?
yeah, and it's you take the most. I find when you're doing it, when you want them, I love making people laugh, and you I find the more ridiculous the story is, and the more you actually act like this is a real thing. And this is a real problem. It's I mean, the lady didn't have a right size shoe to live in. You got 12 kids, you need a size 12 shoe. I mean, you got to get the right bed, you got to get the right, and all that. I mean, there's a lot of headaches in buying your first shoe. Now, if it's your 20th shoe and you're still doing that, I mean, come on, you got responsibilities. And I think we lost Paul, or he's oh, I think we lost Paul. um, leave. Ah, there he goes.
I don't know what that was, man. I It happened earlier when I was in a private StreamYard chat here with Cash Money, but
Okay,
yeah,
no, it's all good. So I mean, that was just the one. I think it does help a little bit for like the first one we did on the channel. I had a little bit of planning with that one, and starting to like figure out, like, what if someone was actually trying to sell the Brooklyn Bridge, like what potential problems could they face, or or stuff like that. And I think the key is take a totally ridiculous scenario and um act like it's real. And he's out again. Okay. Uh-oh. What the? Well, uh, paging Master Paul. Paging Master Paul. What in tarnation? Got one person. Everybody left. Um, okay, that's weird. And third time's a charm.
Yeah. So I switched Wi-Fi's. Hopefully that doesn't happen again.
No, that's all good. Um, so yeah, so what's tell the crowd a little bit like what is your hey
That's it.
yep. So what's your background or interest or like what's your history with improv?
Zero history. Everything that I've been doing with you, that's it.
And what's
Honestly, the whole reason why I'm here is just because I want to learn about it.
okay, fair enough. Um, me, I've been doing. I think I might have said this on one stream before. It's I've when I went to school, when I went to summer camp, when I was a teenager, I was big into drama and big into like I was when I was younger. I actually started writing screenplays, and I remember there was one year. I think it might have been the last year I went to summer camp. Pardon me. There was a 2 week course, but at the time we could only afford 1 week, and I wanted to get my advanced in drama, and but that took 2 weeks. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it in 1 week. And so
Awesome.
I did, yeah. So I did, and I don't. And anybody's like, oh, it's just summer camp drama. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, shoot, I was I was like, I think I still got the certificate. So I did a 2 week course in 1 week, and I'm the thing with improv. I think honestly, I feel like it can really spice up and make any podcast more fun when especially for anybody watching on the replay or anybody watching this now. I think it's yeah, everyone left. Oh well. Yeah, no, it's all good. Um, but yeah, I think it can really add a lot to like your podcast or your channel or whatever when whether it's an intro or whether it's I think it's not yeah it's not just like doing like crazy stories or whatever, but it's for me it's about having fun, and just I to not get a swelled head, like because I know that's really easy to do. If
Yeah.
and when your channel gets big, it's like, oh, look at me, well, yeah, I'm just yeah, all right, everybody, out of me now. So to kind of what's the word I'm looking for? To not go that way. I always think of myself as a giant court as a souped up court jester.
Fair enough.
It's you know
What does that make
yeah.
me then? The court bard?
Certainly. And it's see because then you're well, I'll be dogs. Great minds
Yeah,
think
they were.
alike.
They were
Nice.
mostly talking about whether or not getting burned out with YouTube was a real thing, which, yes, it is.
I think it's yeah. I mean that's the thing. It's for me. I just a little behind the scenes look. I've been streaming for I don't know a month or a little over a month now, and I started out as I was going to do once a week, and that was it was fine. Before this, I did stop motion. If anybody hasn't checked out my stop motion stuff, I heard it's pretty good.
It
Um,
is. It really is.
and so to each, I would produce before I started doing this, I would produce one video a week, and it would take like each. There were about a minute and a half or 2 minutes or so, and it would take about. I think I shot over 500 pictures for each like minute and a half or so film, and so that's what I did before this, and I've
We've been invaded.
Substash Randar.
How are you, bud?
How's it hanging? Um, so yeah, I think burnout can be a thing, but for me, I mean, honestly, I'd want to get to where this is like I mean, right now it's my main thing, anyways, but I'd want to be, eventually, I'd want to do like a daily show. I remember back when I had a regular job, I would listen to podcasts. Um, yeah, yeah, X-Wing, you really, if you want to join, just let me know and I'll hit you up because I mean, I can go unlimited. I got unlimited hours now, so
What
you
Strike
know.
just said in the chat. To be fair, X-Wing can grow a better stash than me.
I mean, okay. Now that you brought that up, I mean, so this I started growing a beard for Force Awakens, and because I wanted to cosplay as Obi-Wan from Episode 3 for the Force Awakens. Before that, I tried growing a beard. I couldn't. I mean, no. I mean, I could, but I couldn't get past the whole. It itched, and it was just like I tried doing it. I'm like, can't do it. Can't do it. But I really wanted to cosplay as Obi Wan, and when I do a cosplay, I'm like, it's go big or go home. And so I'm like, okay, I want to look authentic. I want to look as much as I can. And so that's how I mean, my beard does not grow that fast. So to anybody out there that has a slow growing beard or mustache, give it time. This took. I mean, I just trimmed my beard like recently, I think, and it it doesn't grow very fast. So I mean, I mean, one of my friends can probably grow this in like a week.
Probably.
So, but yeah, that's encouragement to anybody that has a slow growing, facial hair. But yeah, as far as burnout, I think the this has been my method. Um, this has been my method to not get burned out. I started with one stream 1 day a week, and which was on Thursdays at 9:30, and then when I heard about the was I think it was like the Cyber Monday deal. It's like a Cyber Monday deal. They had it was half off for StreamYard, and you could basically get the basic plan for like $10 a month. And I was debating whether to get it or not because I wanted to go more and I wanted to make this. I mean, eventually, I want to work my way into doing it, 5 days a week, like a daily show. And but right now, I was thinking about that, and it felt a little overwhelming right now. So I said, let's add one other stream. And so I find that for myself, for if anyone's looking to do this full time, I would suggest, adding a little bit at each, a little bit at each time, and not trying to go, full bore um, at first, because it's like
Okay.
right now, yeah, like right now I'm doing, this right now. 9:30 on Thursdays is like my, podcast or stream where I'm more talking stuff and talk about whatever we're talking about. Like next week we've got the Christmas show coming up, and the week after that I have no clue. We haven't planned that yet. And then Fridays is my. They're both at the same time. I planned. Oh, that's another tip for people that are looking to um, get started on it. I would highly recommend keep the same whatever day you pick um, to stream on. Keep the same time because I remember the first I started streaming. I started game streaming Friday last week at 10:30, and but I think I took a page from Echo Base where they always had theirs at 7:30 Central, I believe it was, for whatever stream they had.
7 Central, actually.
So okay, 7 Central. So but they kept it at like the same time. So it was always the same time. So I'm like, okay, so that's what I do in mine. So anybody watching this, or, there's your tip for the day. Keep your streams at the same time, so then it's easier to, it's 9:30. Goggles Gadgets it's on, or whatever time your favorite podcast or stream comes on. It's easier for people to remember.
Right.
Um, so yeah, any tips you want to give to a up and coming YouTuber that might be watching?
Oh boy. Um, Honestly, you already said it for me. Just try and keep some form of consistency. Like, Michael and I, we just moved our Sunday streams to 9 from 6 because it works with our evening much better. Plus, I've been recruited as one of the Phantom Hooligans, and they do their stuff earlier on Sundays. So I thought it'd be better just to move our stream to 9. Plus, Tuesday Night Trek and
Hmm.
Animation Friday, both of those are at 9 o'clock anyway. So why not just have it 9 o'clock across the board?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is kind of it's yeah. I found that works better for me. Plus, it works better for your audience, I think, and it works better for you because then you won't have to. Oh wait, I'm 9:30 this night, 10:30 the next night, or 2:30 the other day. And uh, when am I supposed to go live now? So it's
I like what Strike just said here.
don't stream on a regular basis. Setting up a premiere for your stream a day. Yes, helps them making people aware of the stream. Yeah, that's a very good. Yeah, that's a really good point. I I mean, most people probably don't set it up this far in advance, but like when I'm streaming, I'm usually a lot of times I'll set it up a week in advance just so I don't have to think about it. So it's you're like a lot of times when I get done with this stream, I mean tomorrow's is already set up. But after like probably after tomorrow's, I'll probably set up like next Thursday's stream tomorrow. And so it's less of a headache for you because then like I would Brandon, the anime guy, said this. It's a really good idea, especially how YouTube is now. Keep your keep a personal channel and the public channel separate. So one, in case you get canned, then you won't lose like all your stuff, and two, then you can set a reminder on your personal channel for your public channel, and so you can keep it. You can keep that reminder there, and you keep that reminder there, and you can also have your like. I always have my stream up when I'm going, and just so you can see like how it's going and what people are saying and whatnot. Plus, you get one more person watching, so it helps the numbers out a little bit.
Right. I might have to start doing that.
So, just one thing I would recommend: mute your.
Mute your
That's
YouTube stream.
before you start. Like it won't let you mute the video. It won't let you mute the video if you're waiting for someone to go live. But what it did tonight was just click another YouTube video and mute that. Then say you got your stream that's waiting up. Refresh that after you mute the other video, and that's muted. Because if you do,
Okay.
yeah, like if you do it, I try not to let it throw me off, but a lot of times I was trying to find a way because if you do an intro and you're trying to talk and you're just trying to get in the flow and you're trying not to be like excuse me, I have to mute my video. Uh, where's that thing?
Right.
So it's but yeah, like right now, I have it up, and yeah, it worked. So that's a good way to not interrupt your flow if you do like an intro or something like that. Um, so yeah, just a few tips for up and coming YouTubers and anybody watching on the replay and anybody watching this now. Um, Basically, yeah, that's what I was saying. Start off slow, and now that I think about it, it's gonna pass this on to you, Paul, and anyone in the chats. For myself, I'm looking to make this like DBA is actually goggles and my DBA is actually goggles and gadgets. That's my business name is goggles and gadgets, and so I'm looking to do this as like a full time thing eventually, and start to get income coming in and stuff like that because this is what I want to do. So, question to you all: would it like how early would be too early to start introducing like either stream elements for people to send you tips, or people to become a patron maybe? How early is too early
Hmm.
from from like a
Honestly,
consumer standpoint?
I don't know. Because there's so many different ways that I can think of you can go at this. Is it too early as far as how long you've been in the game? Is it too early as far as how many subscribers you have, how many videos you put out? Like what's the metric?
Yeah, I've been. I mean, this has kind of been something I've been. Leia, the people want to see you. I'm just
And
been.
real quick, Leia, I am not a professional at Star Trek. I'm still very much a noob.
I mean,
If anything, Nerdporial's the real professional. Nerdporial and Spock and Pacific.
yep. Um. Oh, what are we talking about? I totally lost my train of thought.
We were talking about when is too early to like start like basically you start monetizing yourself.
Yeah.
And honestly, I really don't know. I guess it's just whenever you feel comfortable to do that. Like I'm ready to go on it with our channel. Like I said, is
Yeah.
if we can hit 300 subs by Christmas, we'll open our merch store.
I see. That's the thing. I've kind of been hesitant to because I'm thinking.
Thank thank you, Leia.
Um. So, Chad, what's your opinion? I mean, I'm at 43 subs the last time I checked, and I mean, for me, that's like I started. Uh, when was my first stream? Like October, November. I forget when my first
I think
stream was.
so.
It wasn't. It's not. It hasn't been long.
No, it really
So,
hasn't.
I'm like, does does it come across as I'm just in this for the money? If you like, say you have less than 100 subs, but you're working on getting your channel growing, and does it look like you're just in it for the money if you start doing it that early?
That is true, and I think it's honestly just one of those instances where you just got to read the room on both sides.
Yeah,
Is that the perception, or is that how people are perceiving you? You
yeah.
know. Thank you.
Nice. That's awesome. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just have to see. It's something I've been thinking about, and but also something I wanted to mention for anybody watching the replay or anybody watching this live. I am looking to do a charity stream for. There's a ministry that I really like called Elijah Streams, and they they are working with an organization that builds wells in Uganda, freshwater wells in Uganda, and I've emailed them for to see if they would be willing to help me set up a charity stream for them, because I think it could be. I That's one of the things I feel led to do or called to do as part of. I mean, I would never call myself a minister, but like part of my, just something that God put on my heart a long time ago, and then this popped up and I heard about it, and I'm like, that would be really cool. Basically, what they do is they're one of their goals is to help build. I think it's like 24 wells in 2022,
Okay.
and in Uganda, and because right now they got. I think they've already got like two wells built. I don't quote me on that, but I thought that's what they got built so far. And it's I've watched. If anybody wants to go check out their channel, it's Elijah Streams. on YouTube. It's a really great organization. They do
Okay.
prophetic stuff. They do prophetic stuff, and um, they do all kinds of outreach stuff and everything. And yeah, it's really cool. Um, but the people are basically drinking from polluted, you know, cesspools in a lot of areas, and then they have to like they take these, I forget how many gallon jugs, and lugging them back to their home or wherever they're at, um, and they basically take like all day just to get water from like a severely polluted water source. And so they're looking to basically put an end to that. And which I'm like, yeah, like years ago I was thinking about this, like, how is it that we got like what the iPhone
We're on
15,
13 now.
13, we got freaking iPhone 13s over here, but somehow people are drinking sewer water. I'm like, um, so I just felt called to that, and that's something I'm looking to do on the channel. So I'm just waiting for him to get back to me. Um,
Understandable.
but yeah, so that's something else I've been looking to do, and I think hopefully I'd like to do it by the end of the year, but we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, just
And
whenever it does happen, man, let me know and I'll be there.
definitely. So, but yeah, I'm trying to think what else. This is this is improv, so I'm improvising. Um,
Would you like to hear some Christmas music?
sure. Yeah.
Let me. I gotta duck my guitar underneath my cord here, that way it doesn't get tangled. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark streets shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. For Christ is born of Mary and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wondering love. O morning stars together proclaim the holy birth, and praises sing to God the King, and peace to men on earth. How silently the wondrous gift is given. So God imparts to human hearts the blessings of his heaven. No ear may hear his coming, but in this world of sin, where meek souls will receive him still, the dear Christ enters in. Thank you.
Nice. That was
Oh,
awesome.
oh, my iPad tried to attack me.
Oh, snap. Never trust an iPad.
What happened was I had it like folded out with its little hinge thing here, but I set it like on the table, not
Uh,
horizontally but vertically, and it was just
okay.
barely balancing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, though. Thank you.
Yeah. Um. So. Hmm. Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. There wasn't. I'm still learning what to say and what to do with all of this, but
Real quick, Leia
oh,
Rose, Michael and I and Jonathan are going to be seeing that tomorrow, so I really can't say anything about it yet.
so well, what are your thoughts on Acolyte?
What's Acolyte?
Good answer. Coach and Nick put out a video today about.
I saw that video too, and yeah, that's in my mind. Acolyte doesn't exist.
Yeah, I'm. See, this is why I like doing my own stuff. Um, um, I'm not. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised, but I think. Well, I'm gonna kind of reveal something here. Me and Leia have been working on a little something, and we've been. This is, folks. This is what you call an improvised episode because it's all in the spirit of improv. So I'm just making this up as I go along. Yeah, let's hope they are. Um,
We'll see what happens.
but I'm gonna reveal something a little bit here, and me and Leia Rose have been working on something behind the scenes. We're working. Hopefully, we don't get shut down by Lucasfilm. Uh, we are working on an original story and working on an original Star Wars story set before Episode One. Like so, so the end.
So basically, you were spoiled then. Shame,
Dang.
shame to whoever did that to you.
uh, I've had that happen. There's only one. Uh, there's only
Unfortunately, that's what happened with me with Luke's return in Mando.
ah.
Fa- Facebook was responsible for that one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I still enjoyed it though.
Yeah, it was. I've had that happen a couple times, but mm. So yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna. This is me and Leia have been working on a Aspen level. Okay, Aspen. Okay, fair enough. Um, we've been working on something. It's basically a fan fiction, and but I think it could be really cool. Hopefully, Lucasfilm doesn't come after us because we want to make it into a series. Um, So we're basically working on something that is set before about 5-10 years before episode one, and
Okay.
it's we've got the first episode. we got the first episode. Like the I don't know what you call it, the setting or the parameters or the synopsis, I guess you would call it,
Right.
set, and so we got that set, and now we're working on getting the script done, and we're working on getting the script done. So basically, the synopsis is, hey, this is both our stories, so don't minimize your thing. So,
Understandable.
but
Understandable.
so basically, this started off as I wanted to do and I still plan to do this when I get the money for it. Like a bounty hunter cosplay, like a Mandalorian bounty hunter cosplay, and I was working on making a backstory for him to kind of go with, just to go with the cosplay to give it a little more depth. And then I thought, um, this would make a cool fan show.
Yeah.
And so basically, it started out as um, a bounty hunter show where he is a former Jedi. He leaves the Jedi Order because he's upset because they're all, we're keepers of the peace, not soldiers. And he's kind of a gray Jedi in that, yes, Drake will eventually need voice actors.
I can help with that too, by the way. I'm already
Nice,
doing some voice acting stuff for Spock with a Star Trek thing.
nice. Um, so basically, what he does is the first episode is, so picture this: outside the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. You see this. He's a Jedi Master. You see him storming out of the Jedi Council temple, like the outside of it, and he goes down to like a Republic office or something, nothing big, but just like a little outpost thing where he goes to one of his Republic friends and basically tells him, I want to help you guys out because I feel like basically his whole thing is, you he doesn't feel like the Jedi Order is doing enough to, get the Droid Federation or the Separatists, get them to stop, doing what they're doing. And so it's like, I'm leaving. I want, we got, it's kind of that Spider-Man feel where with great power comes great responsibility. And so, uh, basically, it's like, we got all these powers and all these abilities from the Force. Why aren't we using them more, um, to basically stop this war? And
Right.
so that's his thing. So basically, he goes out and says to his Republic contacts, "I want to, I want to help you guys, but I want to do it off the books because I don't want there to be any bad blood between you and the Jedi Order, and I don't want them knowing that I'm doing this." Basically, so he's kind of like, he makes a deal with them. I don't need money. I don't care about material stuff. I don't. His life consists of the Force, lightsaber training, and sleeping and eating,
Okay.
and that's basically his whole thing. So he's like, he tells his Republic contacts, I want to help you guys out to defeat the Separatists, but I want to do it off the books. And he tells them that and say, I am going to go meditate for however long he goes and communes with the Force. And so he meditates like straight for like, I don't know, a week or a month or whatever, a given period of time. And when he comes back, he starts like the
Excuse me.
first episode. He starts out and he goes to some like outer rim planets in the middle of nowhere, so no one knows where he is. And basically, he learns about one of his things is he likes to help out people in distress, and he likes to help out people in that are being harassed by gangs or crime lords or whatever. So he's kind of like a got a little Batman thrown in there, and
Okay.
so that's yeah. So that's the first episode basically is pretty much what I just said, and then after he gets done with his like super intensive training, like he doesn't like pretty much doesn't eat or do anything for however long he's meditating. He just straight up like does it for like a whole week or something, like 24 hours a day. That's all he does. And so he comes out and he takes care of his first gang, like a small time, local gang or whatever that's harassing people and shaking them down or whatever. And the end of the first episode, he goes back and he goes back to his Republic contact and says, "Okay, let's get started." And that's the first episode.
Okay.
So that's one of the things I was looking. Mainly, I've been working on that, and I'm hoping it doesn't. Hoping Lucasfilm doesn't take us down. Um,
I think as long as you're not using any form of copyrighted music, um, and as long as you're not intending to make money off it, I think you should be fine. Now, I am sorry to have to cut my part of this short, man, but I really got to get to bed right now.
no, that's all good. Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, this was a fun conversation. I am looking forward to doing it again, and consider this for the next time we
Okay.
do an improv. Three blind mice.
Hey. Now, see that there you go. See that's okay. With the parting thoughts, this is what I did. I tried to think of like what kind of problems would they face.
I was imagining, suppose you're the owners of the house that find these three blind mice. But we could do it that way too.
Yeah, I think a little bit of planning helps your improv because it's a little bit of planning helps your improv because then you have something to kind of kickstart it, and then that helps your mind, whether it's absurd or not. Sometimes you kind of mix and match that. You kind of, some things can be absurd, some things, not. But if you have a little bit of planning, it helps jumpstart, helps get you going. So a little bit of
Right.
planning is a good thing, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, well, hopefully we make something of this, but like I said, I'm falling asleep right here. I gotta go, man.
Gotcha.
So
Yep.
you have a good night, okay?
You too.
See you later.
Yep. All right. Well, I think I was gonna end it soon anyways, but yeah, so that's I um yeah, I think I was gonna wrap it up soon anyways, but yeah, that's I think that's pretty much all I had. I mean, this is yeah. This most of this stream wasn't like I don't have any notes. I don't have. I had something. Um, that, thank you. Appreciate it. Um, for not having I am working on getting notes. Um, Peace out, Leia. Have a good one. Um, but I think I'm gonna close it there, and yeah, just for anybody looking to get into improv, hit me up. I'm um, thank you. Yeah, that was I wanted to have something for the last stream, so that was I the one thing I totally forgot. I might do another um I might do another like video like that maybe sometime in the future. The one thing I forgot, I was my room is parts of my room aren't the cleanest. So I was so focused on not showing those parts that I totally missed the three pictures that you see up on that wall there. But those I was like I remember I was trying to get it in before the deadline, and I think I literally got it in like an hour before the deadline, and then I realized, ah, I totally missed the three posters to Black Dragon. Yeah, I already sent it in. Yeah. So, but that was the one thing I forgot, and never mind, never mind. It looks fine. Um, um. Okay, no, didn't forget nothing. No, nothing. No, didn't forget anything. No, perfectly fine. um, probably in the future I will do giveaways, but um, probably in the future I'll do giveaways, but right now well, yeah, I'm kind of strapped. So I don't have income right now. But yeah, um but yeah, I think of it when I get the channel going, I would when things start getting better, I will probably do giveaways and stuff. Yeah, like I said, right now it's uh I can't right now. So, but just I think I will end it here, and just to wrap up, to kind of summarize what's for me, it is good to be. It is how I get good at improv. Have fun and don't be scared of being a little crazy. It's you have to kind of thank you. Um, yeah, but most of the stuff I either got at Comic Con or Walmart. Actually, all the posters that I got, except for the ones that Black Dragon gave me, um, I actually got at Walmart. Believe it or not. All right. Peace out, Strike. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I basically have fun and don't be scared to go a little crazy. No, sorry, I no. um, yeah, don't be scared to go a little with your improv. You're trying to make people laugh, and that's usually what I'm working on doing. And so yeah, that and also something for anyone looking to like starting. If you want to do YouTube full time or if you just want to do it as a hobby. Uh, I remember one time I was not panicking, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to upload one week because it was back when I was doing stop motion, and at the time would the video was taking me a little bit longer to shoot, and so don't panic if um hey, no problem, man, happy to please. um don't panic if you miss a week. So that's all I'm saying. You won't lose your. I don't think I lost one subscriber because I didn't upload that week. So it's better to not feel under pressure than to just be like, oh my gosh, I didn't upload that week. I'm gonna lose all my subs. That's never a good place to be. Because then it just if you're doing something that takes longer, or if your life gets in the way or whatever, it's for me. You never produce good stuff if you feel under pressure. So that's the Goblins and Gadgets tip for the day. Um, so yeah, but appreciate everybody coming on. And if you're watching this on the replay, congratulations! You just made it to an hour and 7 minutes of some guy uh, talking on YouTube for a long time. Um, yeah, you just made that long. Appreciate watching this on the replay, and you know. One of these days, I've got to figure out how to end this thing.